to to date a model like that, you better be prepared for what comes with it.
So you saying don't pull the Adam 22?
No.
Because it turned out bad for him. I was telling Devontae earlier, it turned out real bad for him because he let somebody, join the festivity of his porn star wife, and it went real bad. It turned left, unfortunately, for that man. So why would you wife up someone knowing this is their game?
Exactly.
And then knowing the game is going to eventually evolve to them, they may want to bring in another dude. How do you emotionally handle that when you just playing with fire?
There are some guys who want to watch their wife get dicked down by another dude. I mean, it's not normal, but it happens a lot. It's me personally, I couldn't do that. I'm selfish, so if you ain't ready for that, don't play again. Don't play the game if you ain't really ready to play it.
Yeah, I'm not built for that. I would probably end up crying myself to sleep after I see my wife piped down by any end.
Yeah, exactly. So especially when she doing the moves and making the noises that she don't normally make with you, that's gonna hurt your pride a little bit. So.
Especially when she did the after interview and she was like her vagina was still hurting like 2 days later.
Yeah. Them fighting work. We fight when we get home. I got something for you when we get home.
As soon as the podcast go dark, I got a brick to the face for
you. Yeah, as soon as we get in the car where all the cameras go off, yeah, okay.
Speaking of bricks to the face, I don't know what happened. I'm hearing multiple stories about this young lady. I'm hearing that she be on the streets wilding. And I'm hearing that I guess somebody must have got tired of her being on the streets wilding. So they tossed a brick in her face for not giving up the digits. But my question is, who's wrong, who's right in that situation? Should men step up and defend women that we're not in relationships with?
So I was raised to defend a woman at all costs, even together or not. That's just how I was brought up. But, if there are a lot of guys that will see a woman getting her ass beat and will just keep it moving and just act like he ain't see it. And there are some men out there who actually will stand up for a woman that he don't even know if he see her getting her ass beat in the street. So, me personally, considering what I do for a living, I would step in, but I can't do all that physical assault and battery stuff. I lose my commission and my job. But I will understand if another individual did step up and do that, because you don't hit a woman no matter what.
I'm on both sides of the fence on that one, because like I tell people all the time, you have to be in the situation and you have to actually go in these situations and see how they evolve. Mm-hmm. It's been too many times when I was doing club promotions and a bunch of other shit where like one dude, like literally, we just now finished promoting this big boy party and the couple left. I guess they got mad because the chick was hollering at somebody else. Mm-hmm. And so I guess their items came up missing. And before we can even resolve the situation, he was taking this girl down the road and he was beating her ass down the road. Me and my man had to run all the way down the road. Shout out to my man, Donald Jones. We ran down there. I took him by the knees. I had him in a restraint, a wrist lock, some simple shit. And then I had his waist. He wasn't going nowhere. So after everything get resolved, we put his ass in the handcuffs. Sorry ass PG show up. They let his ass go. This shit, after getting her ass whooped over allegedly losing this guy bag, and we went down there to help her. Guess who she went home with? The dude. So I'm just like, why would I put my shit on the line, my family on the line, my good credibility on the line, possibly go to jail or die, and you're gonna get in the car with this motherfucker who's beating your ass because he thought you lost his bag.
That's a slippery slope for me. I can only speak on what I would do. But again, a lot of women that are involved in domestic, physical abuse, like abusive relationships and stuff like that, 9 times out of 10, they're gonna stick next to that man because 1, they're scared to leave, or 2, that's just what they're used to. So, I mean, I get it. It's not normal. I don't agree with it, but it happens. So, to each his own. I hope she got out of that situation for her sake, because 9 times out of 10 abusive relationships end up in the woman dying 9 times out of 10, or the dude died when the woman's had enough of their shit.
To be open and honest, I did run into her on Facebook a few years later, and she was still with the dude, and still mad with me for having to whoop that dude ass that day.
Again,
So
that's just what women are used. That's just what some women are used to. You know.
So I was just like, man, I'm just like, those are sticky situations, unfortunately, where I'm just like, especially after I used to work in apartment security and all that other shit, and I used to see like when the drug dealers' money would slow down, and those women would play those games with the money and put these guys on the street, and then it would pursue it to violence. And then that same dude, once that money started kicking again, he was back. I'm just like, I can't do it. I don't understand why
money
men
talks
should put our lives in the line for these women who don't even appreciate their own safety.
To be fair, for what I do for a living, I have to step in. I would be one of the parties that'd be like, look, this dude's beating you 9 times out of 10 from my experience. You're going to go home with him anyway, so why am I stepping in? I do it because it's my job. So, no offense to y'all women. I love women, don't get me wrong. I don't hate women at all, but 9 times out of 10, you know, from my experience, women always end up going home with their abusers, so ain't really no point in me stepping in. I only do it because it's my job. So, you can be mad at me all you want. It is what it is.
Facts. Another good point. Earlier today, I was on TikTok, and a young lady was stating, because this guy does street interviews, he rolled up to a young lady, was like, how much should a man pay to take you on a first date? She said $1,000. Nephew, I know I've been out the game for a minute. I know it's been a minute since I had to take a young lady out and court her. How much should a first date cost?
A first date, my experience, I think the most I spent on a first date, like maybe $150, maybe. But you'd be surprised. 9 times out of 10, women actually pay for the first date sometimes.
Hey,
they actually
do. Man.
You ask them out.
And don't let nobody shame you if they do that.
You know, so $1,000, I guarantee you, the chick that said that is gonna be single to the day she die. I ain't no man dumb enough. Even if he had $1,000 to take a girl out on a date, on a first date, ain't no way in hell. If I spend $1,000 on a first date, shorty better be throwing it back. We better be shorty better be throwing it back, doing splits, doing tricks, fucking no condom, no nothing, man, whatever. All right, look, I'm not spending no $1,000 on no first date. I don't care if I like you like that. Like, I'm sorry, you gotta be a real simp to spend $1,000 on a chick you just getting to know.
I don't get it. I don't get it. To be open and honest, I was like, man, I guess back in my time, it may have been a little bit easier. It may have been even more complicated, but I don't never remember like me and my crew spending $1,000 on anybody, like not an individual. Now we might spend $1,000 in a night, but that's all the funds included. But I'm just like, nah, I'm never gonna spend $1,000 on a woman.
Negative.
Now I'm just like, after I add in all the bottles we done drunk and all the tables we done had that particular night, and then the breakfast spot after, yeah, that may come up to $1,000. But that was all of my fun. And you might have been a passenger to the fun, but it was gonna still be had without you.
And I'm gonna say this, and because like I said, I try to keep my mouth shut because 9 times out of 10 I come off rude. But let me tell y'all women something, man. This is why I wish we had Kevin Samuel back. We need him back. We need him back. Look, let me tell you something. Y'all want a man to spend $1,000 on the first date and call him broke if he can't. Y'all be them the same ones that spend their own $1,000 on Beyonce tickets and to see for what you call that thing, a meet and greet with Chris Brown. Like, man, y'all, if that ain't some hypocritical shit, I don't know what is. You spend $1,000 on a woman beater, and you spend $1,000 to go see a woman that don't really give a damn about y'all, don't even know y'all first name. Y'all get that together. But you won't spend that money on a first date with a man, or a second or even third date with your man or something like that. Get it together. Because get out of here.
I have one rule in my big boy age, Now I give this advice to all young men on the go. When you take the young lady on a first date, yes, pay. But if she doesn't reach out, at least to pretend like she's willing to help with that bill, or at least ask, can I leave the tip for that bill? Mm-hmm. Red flags, abandoned ship. That is not the one for you. That is a selfish woman, and she's only there for her own needs.
Thumbs down. Here we go.
Oh, yeah, we got some thumbs down.
Here we go.
We done hit somebody to the hearts.
Here we go. Okay. Well,
Angela Young, why are you giving us the thumbs down? Please make your peace.
What we do?
Yeah, what did we do to you, Miss Angela Young? Oh, dropping phones down? What did we do, Miss Angela Young?
What we do? I'm just speaking facts.
Please, you know what I mean? Why don't you want to get a reach on the first date? You ain't going to reach out for the check, Miss Angela Young. You going to just leave me hanging? State your facts. Forever be known. If you have 1,000 subscribers, hit the link and I will add you to the live. We want you to make your point. Until she makes some points, nephew, we're going to let that build for a second. We're going to let that build because at the end of the day, we didn't hit some hearts down because you didn't give me that reach for the check and say, hey, let me help you. Because at the end of the day, I'm not looking for a daughter. Mm-hmm. I'm not looking for a woman I have to raise into womanhood. Mm-hmm. I'm looking for a helpmate. Mm-hmm. Helpmate. Mm-hmm. Someone that can help me. Matter of fact, somebody said it a few days ago on a podcast. Norazi Muhammad said this. Okay. He was like, everybody always you're supposed to find a person who has 75% of what you want. Mm-hmm. And the rest of the stuff you can work on. But most people find somebody with 70% of all the stuff you don't want, and now you have a project and not a helpmate. Because you and your helpmate supposed to work on projects together to fix those issues. So if I'm always coming out of my pocket to save your ass, how are we working on any other projects?
And that's my thing nowadays. And I think that's why my last relationship I was in, we clicked so well in the beginning because she wasn't one of them. Oh, you gotta pay for everything. You're the man. You provide. You do this. You do that. You do this. You do that. Okay. At the end of the day, I get where most women are coming from when they say a man's supposed to provide for his family. Absolutely, I agree 100%. But it's no secret that 9 times out of 10, women are out here making more money than men nowadays.
Facts.
So y'all wanted equality, right? Y'all wanted to be treated just as fairly, right?
Hold on, somebody want to join. We gonna add them in there. We gonna add them in here. Who's this joining the live? How can we help you, my love? Welcome to Dear On, 5 p.m. on the couch. What's your statement?
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
How are you?
How are you? What's your point, my love?
Huh?
What's your point? What do you need? What's your statement? How can we help you?
We have 0 problems.
You have 0 problems? You just want to join the live for no reason? All right, we out of here. Next person. How can we help you? Nephew, how can you help you?
Why?
Welcome to the couch at 5 p.m. Nephew, how can we help you? Nephew.
How are you?
Hey, nephew, how can we help you, man? Welcome to Dear On. How can we help you? What's your dating question? Oh, next person on the list. Next person on the line. How can we help you, nephew? Oh, are you calling me black or are you calling me a nigger? And that one.
Yeah, don't say nothing you can't get. Don't say nothing you can't come back from, brother.
Nah, don't be offended. Now we got to jump back into the live. They done messed it up. Back to TikTok live. Yeah, that's like going too.
Hell yeah. We done pissed somebody off. Called
me a nigger.
Like, son.
Oh, it's still on there. Hold on. I think we still on there. Because I didn't end it. You go ahead and keep the Facebook joint going, David. I'm trying to figure this out.
So, damn, I lost my train of thought.
That's how they do you, man.
Damn, I lost my train of thought. What was I saying about
Go, yeah, here we go. We back to the live.
Damn, I forgot what I was saying, but
We was talking about I guess these women expect you to pay for everything.
Okay, yeah.
And
So
to be the savior of the relationship.
okay.
But yeah, at the end of the day, they don't want to add nothing to you. They want to always pour out. They want to take, but they don't want to add.
Those
to
aren't
you.
real women. See, those aren't real women. A real woman nowadays, they know that they make more money than we do.
Mm-hmm.
That's no secret. A real woman with a good mindset, the ones that young men like myself need to watch out for and need to actually pursue, are the kind of women that are like, look, I make more money than you. I don't care about that. The money is not what's important to me. What's important to me is you respect me.
Mm-hmm.
You treat me like a lady. You treat me like the queen of the house, and I'll always treat you like the king of the house. Now, I don't care that I make more money than you, because the money you make and the money I make is gonna go into one pot, and we're gonna put it towards a household. That's how a normal woman
Talk your talk,
should think.
Talk your talk.
And the last relationship I was in, she helped me realize that. So that's what I look for nowadays, and that's why I'm single now, along with a whole lot of other guys, because 9 times out of 10, women still have that mindset of, I don't pay for shit. The man pays for everything. Now, if a man wants to take care of you, all right, cool, whatever. It is what it is. That's cool. I'm cool with that. I appreciate that. But just automatically saying, oh, you're the man, you're gonna do everything. No, the hell I'm not. I would cheat on you so quick. It's call it what you. I would cheat on you so goddamn quick. It's not even funny.
You know what started to piss me off? I hate to say it, and I don't know if the evidence ever came out to be true or false, but the Steve Harvey approach to dating is, I'm going to buy this woman. I'm going to buy this woman. I'm going to buy this woman. I'm going to buy everything for this woman. I'm going to spoil this woman. But at the end of the day, how's that a good and safe approach for the regular 9-to-5 dude? The 9-to-5 dude cannot keep on affording to buy a woman.
Mm-hmm.
These are real times out here. If you can't help me get on this damn battlefield, F you. F you for life. I can do bad by myself.
A real woman will understand. A real woman will understand, who actually has values and actually understands where a man's coming from. This world is designed for a black man to fail.
All men. I'm putting it like all men.
Like, and well, see, we actually had a conversation with an actual female friend of mine, and she said that white men are actually capable of taking care of a woman. They actually know how to treat women, yada 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 yada. Well, who do you think is locking up these black men and locking up all the black men and throwing them in jail and killing them and all that stuff?
It depends. Not all all white men are successful. I know some white men out here on the struggle. I know some white men out here just holding on to their 9-to-5.
I ain't being racist, but I ain't met one yet. I ain't met a struggling white man yet.
Hey, come back on the 13th. All my friends, all my powerlifting buddies have. I was the only person on that panel that particular day when we was talking about our childhood traumas and being a man and accountability.
Mm-hmm.
I was the only person that never been to jail.
Wow.
Yeah, all of them been locked up or had some type of major drug issues in their past that they overcame. Like one of my friends, Jack, he actually grew up in a youth facility for wayward children. So everybody have hard times. That's why I don't think it's a color issue. I think it's just a financial issue. And unfortunately, financial issues don't see color. They see the fact that you're broke and desperate and you're willing to do anything to survive.
No, that's fair.
And once we get past all that bullshit, I think the world will be a better place.
That's fair. I mean,
that's just me being honest.
And before we get another thumbs down emoji, I'm not racist. I don't hate white people. I don't hate black people. I don't hate anybody. I'm just calling it just based on my experiences. That's how I'm calling it.
Hey, I want my man to come back and call us a Negro again. Whatever he was trying to say.
All right, he ain't stupid.
Hey man, I know that supposed to mean black, bro, but y'all need to find a new term. You know what I mean? That's just not polite.
Don't come to the don't. All I'm saying, don't come to the States saying that. You gonna get hit in the mouth real quick.
Most likely, it'll be a misunderstanding. Now, my next issue is I'm noticing for certain men they cannot handle a strong woman. They can't handle the woman who actually don't need you for shit but support.
That's the
So
problem.
why does it affect people's ego when that woman say, "Hey, all I need you to do is be here for emotional support. I got my own bills. I got my own car. I got everything myself. The only thing I need you here for is when I'm having a bad day to tell me you love me and be here for emotional support." So why does it seem like the Fresh and the Fits of the world and all these other dudes in the world, these strong alpha males can't handle the truth?
Because like it's ego. Like I said, their ego gets shot because they want to feel like the man. They want to feel like they want, they don't want their boys to know that their girl make more than them. You know what I'm saying? And
shout out to Ricardo. I'll be on the couch
right?
at 5 p.m.
I mean, like I said, I used to have that mindset. My ego was shot at first when my last relationship. I'm not gonna lie, she was making more than me and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, she's the one who helped me realize that. Look, yeah, I make more than you. I have my degree. I work in the federal government. You work for the local government. Of course, I'm gonna make more than you, right? So, but all that money that I make, all the money that you make, is gonna go into one fucking pot, and we're gonna support each other. We're gonna work this out as a team. We're gonna be a team. We're gonna make this work. So, yeah, your ego is gonna be shot. But when you have a woman that doesn't give a shit about that, and doesn't throw it in your face that she makes more than you, she just wants you to be there for her. Nigga, you made it. Do that. Just be there for her. You know what I'm saying? She will take care of you as long as you take care of her. She will take care of all your needs as long as you take care of her needs. And if all her needs is you be there for her and be her emotional support, tell her you love her, hold her, rub her back, whatever the hell she wants you to do, just do that. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, y'all support each other. The money that she makes and the money you make is gonna go into one pot into the household. So at the end of the day, it's y'all money. It's not her money. It's not your money. It's y'all money. You know what I'm saying? It took me a minute to realize that, but damn it, we ain't perfect. So I don't knock people for not knowing that.
Now, the next time you do manage to sift through all the ratchetness and the Sukis of the world and the big Reds of the world, all the bad bitches now of the world. I'm just like, when my time coming up, the queen said, "Who you calling a bitch?" Now these women are calling themselves bitches, which is utterly amazing to me. But once you're able to cipher through all that BS, if you find another real one, what are you willing to do to keep her?
Anything. There was a point in time where I was willing to make it work with my last relationship. So, end of the day, when you have a good woman, it's times where when a lot of guys don't realize what they had until they lost it, and by that time it's too late. But you can't let that. Absolutely, and I agree with that. You don't have to do everything she tells you just because it has to be. You know what I'm saying? I get it, and I feel that. I didn't do everything she told me to do. Hell no. I'm a real dude at the end of the day. I ain't gonna do everything you say. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, happy wife, happy life, happy girl, happy world.
Big Tion said,
you know what I'm saying?
We talking facts right now.
Yeah.
We talking facts right now.
Happy wife, happy life, happy girl, happy world. That's all I'm gonna say about that. That don't mean you cater to her every whim and you do everything she say. Hell no, you put your foot down, you swing your dick. But don't let that mess up your household either. Don't be an asshole about it. Talk to her, not at her. You talk to her, not at her, she will talk to you, not at you. That's just how it goes. Whether a woman wants to believe it or not, her mood is based on your mood. You set the tone for the household. You set the tone for the relationship, all that good stuff.
I totally agree, nephew. And one thing I will say, man, with these women, you kind of got to guide their emotions with
Mhm.
caution
Mhm.
and care. Because if you don't play the game that way, you're in for a lifetime of misery and a bunch of bullshit ass arguments that nobody got time for.
You will. If you try to play the game 9 times out of 10, you will lose.
Big Tion said he totally agree. We talking facts. I wish the young lady. We had to end the last live because some crazy ish was going on. But the young lady who gave us the thumbs down, please make your point of why a woman should give that reach for the check. We want to know. So please come back and make your point.
We didn't say pay. We did not say pay.
I said at
We
least.
did not say.
At least give me the reach. At least act like you want to help out for the tip.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, not. But again, it's that mindset of women expect men to do everything because they sell their granddads do it because but understand back then y'all grandmothers weren't working for real. Y'all grandfathers was making all the money. Y'all grandfathers was, taking care of the whole household. He paid for everything. It's not like that now. We are living in a world now where the woman is 9 times out of 10 making more money than the dude is. You know what I'm saying? And it's nothing to be ashamed of. I mean, like I said, I've been through it, and it messed with me at first, so that's why I get it. My dad. My dad saw his granddad take care of the house. I'm sorry. My dad saw my granddad take care of the house. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't easy back then either. And, from what I understand, after he retired from the police department, he started working for the school system as security just to continue to put him and his brothers through college and all that good stuff. So again, it's not easy watching your woman make more than you. But at the end of the day, if she's not throwing that in your face, why are you letting it bother you? It's your ego. Leave your ego at the door. I swear to God, if I left my ego at the door, I would be in a relationship that I was in previously. Because I didn't leave my ego at the door, I'm a single father now, and it happens. It sucks, but at the end of the day, it happens. Now you know what to do going forward. Don't let your ego fuck up a good thing that you got going on.
Now, how do you not let your ego fuck up everything you got going on when the whole world, all the alpha males in the world are telling you if you're not banking big boy money and you're not in control of your household only, and if you're not treating your woman like a child, you're not a man. So how do you balance through all that BS to realize, hey, sometimes you guys take a step back, and that's the true definition of manhood.
It's simple. You know what I would say to that? And I said this, and because I actually had an alpha male say that to me one time, I was like, yeah, but I'm going home to a happy woman. You going home to a woman that's probably fucking your brother.
My man, Big Tion said he was making $55 a year in the beginning of his relationship. It's been 22 years now, and she's still riding with him.
You know why?
That's what I'm talking about, baby. I love to hear this type of stuff.
Because if a woman loves you for you, she don't give a fuck about your money.
Yeah.
She don't care about your money. You could be making shit $45,000 a year. If she fuck with you like that and she's willing to stick it out for the foreseeable future, it's gonna pay off for her. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna end up making more money, and you know what I'm saying, you ain't gonna want to deal with nobody else because you remember she was there for you when you were struggling. She was there for you when you was, you know what I'm saying, down in your luck and all that other stuff. She held you down while you was, you know what I'm saying. Like look at Steph Curry's wife. She was with him when he didn't have a penny. When he was just in high school, playing high school ball. Now that fool is worth what, $300 million, and she don't gotta work if she don't want to. She only doing what she doing because she want to. You know what I'm saying? All she really gotta do is stay home, take care of the kids, and he make all the money.
Facts.
So she set for life. Why? Because she held him down when he was broke.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So, don't let the fact that you ain't making a lot of money get you down. Because at the end of the day, if she fuck with you and she's there for you she don't care. She do not care.
Talk your talk. Talk your talk. Because I'm getting tired of these dudes telling us dudes, just because your wife is making a little bit more bank than you, that you're not a man because you don't have control of the finances. Like I said, I married a partner. I don't want a child. I want a woman. I want someone able to make decisions for themselves. I don't want that person, if something happened to me, Lord forbid, the damn woman don't even know how to write a damn check. That's not even a woman. You did her a disservice because you didn't prepare her. Even if you were in control of the money, you did a piss poor job of preparing her for life without you. And now the next dude's gonna come along and gank her because you ain't put her on game. That's the worst scenario. You left your wife out here helpless and you didn't put her on no game.
I'm gonna say this to every alpha male and alpha female that swears up and down they control a relationship. When you come home and find your partner cheating on you with somebody that's treating them better than you are, don't get mad. Just remember. Just remember. Just remember. You wanted to be in control. You treat them like a child. Now they cheating on you with somebody that treat them like a human being. Remember that. Remember that. And that's all I'm gonna say.
That probably hurt somebody. You better get some more dogs down there. You better hurt somebody's soul. You'll have one of those dudes like, God damn it, I'm going to control this woman.
Okay. And
I'm gonna beat her tonight if she act up.
And when your black ass in jail and she messing around with your next door neighbor because he or she treat him like a human being, I don't want to hear it. Just remember, you want to control the relationship, right? Okay. Okay. But you won't do. Another one will. Look. I'm only 29. Look, I'm young and dumb. Don't know nothing about nothing, but I do know that.
I see the live is popping, so if you got any questions, concerns before we end this thing, if you want to rebut some of the statements we made, please jump in. But we just trying to put you on game. That's all I'm here for. Put you on game. Because at the end of the day, it's the real world, the fake world, and it's all this social media BS that tell you that you're supposed to spend $1,000 on a date. I'm calling cap.
I'm not spending no $1,000 on a date. I don't give a damn if you Kamala Harris.
And back in my day, you would have been lucky if you would have got a bus pass and a Twix.
You feel me? Look. I know a lot of women, and I know what some women that say that's in my circle that say, yeah, you got to pay for everything, yada yada yada, and them the same ones that's single now and can't find no man because ain't no man wanting to put up with that crap.
Lonely, holding a boyfriend pillow.
Yeah, exactly. Messing with other people's men.
Vibrating itself to death. Damn vibrator look like a 2 Chainz old chain from back in the day when you struggled to rap it.
So if you at home saying a man got to pay for everything, don't sit there and wonder why you still single. Because don't no man want a child, don't no man want a sponsor. He wants a partner.
Somebody must have said something crazy because we can't read their comment. Oh well.
Hey, come on the live and say it with your chest.
I mean, they may not got enough, they may not got enough followers on TikTok. You got to have 1,000 or more to, to talk your ish on the live. So they must be, on the struggle bus over there hating on the side. They on the struggle bus over there hating on the side, trying to figure out how they gonna get their 1,000 up.
No, it's probably a woman. It's probably a single woman that ain't got no man. Probably single woman ain't got no man or a dude that control his relationship, but his wife ain't happy. So
my Lord, over there vibrating over there with your 20 cats and a rose. Man, this shit right there.
Come on, man. Like,
oh my Lord.
I'm not bashing anybody. I'm just, come on, man. I just know some things.
All I can say from my years of experience of being in the game, I do not understand why y'all allow these people who never been outside to tell you about outside. How you want to take dating advice from somebody who never had to jump out of somebody's window? How you want to take dating advice from someone who never made bad choices, but yet they're going to say, I'm an alpha male, but they have no resume to back it up.
Mm-hmm. Look, I'm not, like I said, I'm not perfect. I was hiding in a girl's house after she left for an interview with her mother, and I was trying to sneak out. The alarm went off, so I had to make way down the street real quick before the police showed up. So I've been outside. I'd have messed up. Probably one of the best things that ever happened to me. So trust me when I tell you, I know what I'm talking about.
All right, before we wrap this, what advice would you give somebody right now who fucked up in their relationship?
Talk it out. Like I said, gentlemen, talk to her, not at her. Ladies, talk to him, not at him. At the end of the day, she's not the enemy, he's not the enemy. Right now, y'all are in a bad spot, and y'all have to talk things out. Talk things out. Do what's necessary to make this work. And if it ain't working, then leave. At the end of the day, but leave on good terms. You don't want to leave hating each other. Trust me, that's not what you want.
That was some good statements to close this thing out. All right, well, we're going to do this again next Tuesday because it actually was lit on the TikTok end. So we're going to do this next Tuesday, maybe on TikTok, maybe on both, because both of them are kind of going back and forth. So we're going to set this situation up again each and every Tuesday at 5 p.m. on the couch with Uncle. So we enjoy you guys coming through. We try to bring the young lady back who gave us the thumbs down. Unfortunately, she didn't come back because I would love to hear her point of view.
She low-key knew I was right.
On some of these topics that we have brought up today. Shout out to my man Big Tion for stopping through. That's one of my big gym buddies right there. So I appreciate you for stopping through, big bro. We'll see you next time on the couch, 5 p.m.
Peace.
In that one.